I've got the key to happiness, and today I'm going to share it with you. And what is it? It's the M word. It's movement. It doesn't even require a lot of movement. Just a little bit of movement will make you happier. I promise, I guarantee it. And I'm Jan. This is 316 Yoga. This is your yoga from home. Bottom of the screen says, don't do anything that hurts. Well, kind of, sort of. It says, do what's right for your body. Don't do anything that hurts. Today, it's a 1-hour practice. This is our Fun Fridays, where we combine not only yoga, but barre, Pilates, and weights. It's fun. It will be fun, I promise. All right, let's get started. You'll be happier. Lock in a stress number. Come on up to standing. We're going to get started. We're going to move. We're going to move quite a bit. Do what you can with what you've got and just have a good time. Okay, stress number, scale of 1 to 5, 1 to 10. Lock that number in. Don't overthink it. Remember that number. Come on up to standing. Have your props nearby, your weights. We'll get to all that stuff in a bit. Spread your feet. Put your hands on your hips. Send your elbows back. Chest is lifted. Take a pose in a stance of confidence. Confidence. Have confidence in yourself. Nobody else, in you. It's all about you today. It's all about you most of the time, right? So come on now. Let's be confident in our abilities. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And let go. Let go of doubt. Breathe it out. Sigh it out your mouth. Start to rise on up onto the balls of your feet. Have a chair nearby if that's a good prop. Be near a wall or a countertop. It's all good. Use the props you need. We all need help with things, right? Use the props you need. Use what's around you to make the practice work. Rise on up higher onto the balls of your feet and play with it a little bit here. No magic formula. You're just getting movement going in your feet. Maybe rise on up to the balls of your feet and hold it a little bit longer, and then maybe come on down to your heels and lift your toes up and give them a wiggle. Just mess around with the foundation, your feet a little bit, but let go. What are we letting go of? Doubt. We're letting go of years of the past, of problems that don't, just let them go. Look forward. Don't look in your rearview mirror. Look forward and know that today, right now, you're doing good things for your body. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let it go. All right, you're starting to feel it in your feet and feeling it up the backs of your legs, in your Achilles tendon, in your calves, even all the way up your hamstrings and into your glutes. Confidence stands. Strong foundation. You got it. All right, plant your feet solidly. Nothing different here, really. Just lift your arms up, extended mountain, stretch it out, breathe, be big, pick up space. Maybe bring your feet in a little bit. Lengthen up through the crown of your head, soften up in the shoulders. Interlace your fingers, palms to the sky, sway gently from side to side like a palm tree. Bend in the elbows if you like. And if you don't like the palms going up to the sky, just sway with your arms parallel to each other. What are you going for here? You're going for a nice big stretch all up and down your side body. Just move. Just move. Don't worry about how it looks. Just get up and have some fun. All right, come back to the midline of your body. Put your hands on your low back. Send your belly forward. Press your elbows towards your spine. Lengthen up. Look up. Go up. Be up. Be cheerful. Take this little baby back bend. Think of your chest rising to the sky. You're strong. You're capable. You're able. You can do it. Tell yourself that. Exhale, fold forward. As you fold forward, fingers toward the earth. Look at your ankles, your knees, whatever you can manage to look at. Try to look up higher. Bend your neck, look up toward your belly button maybe. Put a bend in your knees. Wiggle your hips, wiggle your arms. Let it go, let it go. Be loose. Shake your neck too. Slow down, still the body, rise on up, one vertebra at a time. Stack them up like little Lego blocks. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. You got it going on. Big arm circles. Tee out your arms. Start to draw circles to the side of the room. Draw, small circles, big circles, whatever works. Now incorporate your knees. I know, knees, I don't want to bend them, but you've got to bend them. Use it or lose it. Start to bend your knees and lower down. Hello to Tyrone, Stan, Mickey, Cherie, Esther, Lynn, Tammy, Joseph, Marietta, Rena, Tim, Connell, Nancy. Glad you guys are here. Circle your arms in the other direction. Bend in the knees. How are the knees doing? You got to wake them up. You got to love on them. You got to move them. All right, big arm circles. Nice movements however you're taking them. Maybe it's littler, it's all good. Arms down by your sides. Take a big breath in. Maybe close your eyes and a big breath out. Start to do that big coat swing. Nice controlled twist. Look over one shoulder, then the other. Twist. And you know how to ratchet it up. Maybe close your eyes. Maybe take the twist a little deeper. But just breathe in through the nose. Sighing breaths out through the mouth while you're letting everything go. We'll come to our Ujjayi Pranayama breath in a few moments when we go into child's pose. All right, slow it on down. Maybe you've got 2 water bottles for weights today. Maybe you've got hand weights. Buy hand weights, light weights, whatever you got. Or just grab, maybe it's just your blocks you're using for weights today, but have them handy. All right, toe heel your feet, hip width distance apart. Hands to opposite elbow creases, ragdoll pose. Hinge forward, gaze at your feet or towards your knees. Try to look up towards your belly button. Again, a little bend in your knees might feel great. Start to sway the elbows now from side to side. So as if you're drawing a sideways figure 8 on the ground with your elbows, just sway them back and forth. Feel the goodness in your low back. At least I hope it's goodness. Maybe you don't come down very low. Maybe you're a little higher up. That's okay, but just concentrate. Feel the feeling in your low back right now. Breathe. Sigh it out, let it go. It's only yoga. It's no big deal. Enjoy it, have fun, and just move. Don't sweat how the poses look. Finish up. Come back to the midline of your body. Release your fingers down to the earth. Bend your knees and come on down. Let's take that child's pose. This is your moment. This is your moment to come into your mat. Just let everything around you go. Don't sweat it. You can bring a block onto your mat. Remember, there's a couple ways to do child's pose. Come on down to your knees, big toes touch, hips can go back to your heels. You can use the block and rest your head on it. Maybe bring your arms down by your sides, palms face up. If you don't like that, place your arms however you like. You want to feel length in your spine here. You want to think of your tailbone going back toward the bottom of your mat and the crown of your head going toward the top of your mat. You can remove the block and bring your head all the way down if you prefer that variation. And there's always more ways. You can spread your knees wide, big toes touch, hips back to your heels, and let your arms reach to the top of the mat. You could put that block under your forehead or no block at all. It's just getting the movement. Getting the movements into your body and creating a habit of movement. You know the only way you're going to get better? There's no secret sauce. The only way to get better is to come back and try it and do it again and again and again, and don't give up. Don't quit. Stick with it. Take your time. Don't judge yourself how the pose looks. You gotta let it go. Let the world go. Let the world right now be just your mat and your body. Take care of yourself. Take a deep breath in through your nose and sigh out every worry, every care, every past problem out your mouth. Let it go and let it go far away from you. Close your lips and breathe in and out of your nose if you like that. Breathe in, feel your lungs expand. Breathe out, soften. Allow the tailbone to go even further back to the back of the room. Breathe in, breathe out. Focus on you. Let go of that which doesn't serve you. All right. It's time to come out of your child's pose. If you want, maybe stay longer. We talked about that a lot the other day. Just if a pose is working for you, do it. If not, if you're coming out of the pose, let's go. Abandon the past and move forward. Let's move into a cat-cow. All right, neutral tabletop. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Tuck your tailbone under. Arch your back to the sky. Inhale, cow pose, just the opposite. Crown of the head lifts to the sky and your tailbone lifts to the sky too. Do a couple of these. Push hard into the earth and breathe. Deep breaths. In and out. Tuck the tailbone. Extend the tailbone. Tuck the chin. Lift the crown of the head. Cat-cow. Move your spine. Awaken your body. Little movements. It's all you got to do. Your body is very forgiving. Just try, and it'll reward you. All right, let's finish up in our cat-cow pose. Let's kick it up a notch. Let's do bird dog, a balancing pose. You can use the ball. If you have a bender ball or a fitness ball, don't inflate it all the way. You want it to be squishy, because the purpose of this is not to be a ball, it's to be an unstable jelly-like surface. I'm going to start with my right knee. I'm going to place my right knee onto the ball. I'm going to tuck my right toes toward my shin as we come into bird dog. If you don't have a ball today, get one this weekend, please. If you don't have a ball, it's all right. Just come into your bird dog pose. It's less fun without the ball, but that's okay. You're going to get a ball this weekend. Tuck your toes under. Lift your left leg up. Extend your left leg long. Drive through the heel. Keep that leg lifted. Keep your hips equal distant to the earth. Hold on here. Feel the strengthening in your low back, and embrace those little micro wiggles, because we're all wiggling a little bit on this ball. You're just, adjusting. Hold on here. Extend your right arm if you like. Reach, stretch, lengthen. Hold on, be strong. It's a balancing pose. You can feel it. And on this ball makes it more of a challenge. And you know what? We want to face challenges in a controlled environment like in our yoga in this pose, because then when you have this, this unstable surface or trying to keep your balance, by doing this, you're strengthening the little muscles that can keep you in control, keep you from falling, keep you from having problems. Hold on. Finish. Knee comes down, hand comes down. Got to challenge yourself, right? By challenge yourself, put the ball under the other knee, tuck the toes, lift the other leg up, extend it long, and hold it here. By challenging yourself, you can meet the problems that are invariably going to be ahead. The challenges. Breathe. I can't tell you how many of you here in Colorado have told me that by doing your balancing poses in your yoga, you have strengthened, lengthen here, lengthen here. You have strengthened yourself to the point of, if you slip on the ice, you can catch yourself. And that's a beautiful thing. You don't want to fall. You want to be able to catch yourself. You want to be strong. Stretch it out, hold it in your bird dog, and then finish. Hand down, knee down. Awesome job. Little teeny challenges on your mat allow you to live a better life off of your mat. All right, we did our bird dog on this ball, and we're going to take it now and place it behind our knee. If you don't have the ball, no problem. You can put a weight back there, a bottle of water back there, or nothing at all. Just do the movements. All right, neutral tabletop. We're going to do fire hydrant. Draw your right toes towards your shin. Start to lift your right leg to the side of the room. Fire hydrant. Like a dog on a fire hydrant, right? Little lifts, big lifts. You decide. Are you a dachshund or are you a Dalmatian? Which one? Lift and lower. And you know what? Just explore these movements, how it feels in your body. Explore them with curiosity, not with judgment. Really hard to do. Really hard to do, but don't be hard on you. Be kind to you for showing up. All right, little lifts, little lowers. You got it going on. Hold it up, good and high, and pulse it. Pulse it up to the sky. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Breathe. And when you're ready, let's finish here. Bring the knee to hover next to the left knee, about an inch or so above the mat. Go immediately into your donkey kick. Lift the right leg, dial your right hip down. Act as if you're kind of kicking your heel into your bottom. Hold it here, push into the earth, don't sag, you got it. Now little teeny kicks, little teeny pulses of the heel in towards your bottom. Great bar pose, great bar move. All right, also sometimes we do this with a chair. If it's not comfortable on your knees, you can slip a towel under your knees. You can always fold your mat over. Where there's a will, there's a way, right? Have the will, have the desire to improve, and you do. You do. All right, you do and you will. Have the desire to improve and you will. Show up and you will improve. All right, hold the heel close to the bottom. Now pulse it up to the sky. All right, like I said, sometimes we do this on the ground on all fours, and if it doesn't feel good, on your wrists or on your knees, you could do it in a standing position. You could have a chair, and the back of the chair, you could put your forearms on the back of the chair, And while standing, do these same poses. We'll do that another day, just so you can see what it's like, and then you can learn how to modify the poses to make them work for you. Have you had enough of the pulsing in your donkey kick? Nice work. Hover the right knee next to the left. Oh, embrace the burn. Place the right knee down. We got another side to do. Let's take it to the left side. Again, from your neutral tabletop, the ball goes behind the other leg. Adjust in your neutral tabletop. Come into your donkey kick on this side. So you're looking kind of between your thumbs. And you know, it kind of helps if there's tension in your wrists. Fingers spread wide. Kind of suction cup your fingers a little bit. Press a little more weight into the thumb and the pointer finger. Maybe that helps a little bit. And you know, you could always take your hands and ball them into a fist. That's a variation. But the thing is, there's always workarounds. There's always variations. There's always different paths to get you to where you need to be to succeed. But you gotta let go of the past and focus on the goodness of the here and now and of the future you're creating for yourself. All right, how's that? Pretty good? All right, let's hover. No, we gotta lift that knee up and pulse it to the sky. Almost forgot the best part of this fire hydrant pose. Come on, breathe. You got it. You got it. Let's finish. Hover the left knee next to the right. Oh my goodness. Now kick it on back. Now kick your heel towards your bottom. Pulse it in. Breathe. You're strong. Think for a moment about your spine is long. Crown of your head is to the front of your mat. You're strong. You're kicking this in. Breathe, breathe. And you know, we always talk about a little mantra too, a little positive affirmation that you can say to yourself throughout your day, throughout your practice. You know, create habits of good thoughts. Let the bad thoughts go. The bad thoughts want to linger around like a cousin Eddie. Have them kick to the curb. Get some positive thoughts in your head. Breathe. Think of how strong you are. Think of how capable you are. Tell yourself that. All right, good kick in. Hold it in good and tight. Now pulse it up, up, up to the sky. All right, so you know what's burning here? Oh, you can feel it, can't you? Your glutes, big glutes. 4 sets of muscles in your backside. Big muscles that keep you stable, keep you strong, keep you able to move. And that's what you want to do. Maybe go for a hike this weekend with your friends. Maybe go for a walk around your neighborhood with your dog. It's all good. Oh my goodness, you're thinking, when is she gonna stop talking and get us out of this pose? Right now. Hover the left knee next to the right. Plant the left knee next to the right. Ball up to the top of your mat. Knees spread wide. Take a break. Spread it out. Spread the knees out. Reach to the top of your mat. Maybe put your hands on the ball. Whew. Oh, your glutes appreciate this, don't they? Nice, big stretch here. Long and strong. Yes, you are. No giving up. Only the way forward. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good job. Stay here longer in your extended child's pose if you like. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into a plank, a different variation. We set a timer for 1 minute. We do this every day, just about every day, for you to measure your progress if you want to. Timer's gonna come up. Dwayne's gonna let me know when it's done because I can't look at it today. Because the variation of plank that I'm gonna come into, you do the one that you like. Maybe it's a tabletop, hinging the arms or hinging forward and putting the weight into the arms. Maybe it's a dolphin plank. Maybe it's a high plank. I'm gonna come into a downward facing dog. All right, let's come in to whatever pose you want to for your plank. I'm gonna have my feet hip width distance apart, my arms hand width different distance apart. What I'm going to do is I'm gonna bring my knee to my wrist, send it back, kick it up, send my knee to the opposite wrist. All right, let's go with a 1 minute timer now. I'm gonna go downward facing dog. Hinging forward to a high plank, bringing the knee to either the elbow or the wrist. Sending it back, kicking it high. Exhaling, sending the knee to the opposite wrist. Sending it back, kicking it high, planting it down. Left leg lifts, good and high. Knee to wrist or elbow. Send it back, kick it high. Woo, 30 seconds. Okay, good. Knee to opposite wrist. Lift. Do it again. Leg lifts, knee to wrist. Leg lifts, knee to opposite wrist. Leg lifts, leg plants. 15 seconds to go. Last one. Let's make it work. Whew. Here we go. Pedal it out. We are just about done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Come down to your knees. Whatever variation you took, I hope you found greater strength in your body. Planks tighten everything up and make you strong. All right, just try. Take a sip of water. Grab the ball if you've got it. Let's come down to seated. Bring the ball to your back. Ball is at the low back. Lean on back. If you don't like it, if you don't want to use the ball, ditch it. Come all the way to reclined. I'm going to lean on back, but before I go back, I'm going to grab a block. I'm going to place the block at my feet. I'm going to lift my legs up, placing the soles of my feet are touching, and the pinky edge side of my foot is resting on the block. I'm going to open up my knees wide and adjust the block, wherever it needs to be. I'm going to lean on back just a little bit or a lot. If you are without the ball behind your back, you can place your fingers at your temples and do little sit-ups here. I'm going to send my arms long and parallel to each other in between my knees and reach, and reach, and reach. Breathe. Woo. Breathe. Maybe breathe in and out of your mouth. Let it go. Let the heat go. Breathe. Oh, how are you doing? Little lifts, little lowers. Maybe take it a little higher. Maybe bring it back a little further. Maybe take it a little slower as you lift and lower. You got it. Breathe. All right, you're reaching towards your front of the room. Take your arms and surround your right knee. Right arm on the outside, left arm on the inside of the knee, and just reach and reach and reach and reach. You got it. Little teeny pulses. Come on now. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Back to center for a couple of pulses. Just get back to where you were. Bring the arms to the surround the left leg. Reach, reach, pulse. Keep your knees open wide. Let the belly be what's lifting you. The strong core. Breathe, breathe. Back to center. Breathe. Pulse it out. Breathe, breathe. Oh, you can do it. Yes, you can. You're strong. Surround the right knee. Reach. Palms touch. Left arm, slide it back like you're an archer with a bow. Pull it back. Pull it back. Maybe touch the elbow of the left arm to the ground. Where's that ground? It's pretty far back here. Come back up. Arms reach. Reach. Back to center. Reach. 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 To the left. Reach. 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 Palms touch. Slide the right arm back. Breathe like an archer pulling a bow. Come on back. Maybe the elbow eventually touches the ground, or maybe not. Keep your knees open. Don't sweat it. Reach, reach. There we go. Palms up, palms touch. Back to center. Reach. Parallel arms. You got it. Oh, let's come on up to seated. Oh my goodness. You're rocking that strong core. Oh yes, you are. Whew. All right. Block removed, ball removed. Come on down to your forearms. All right, elbows are under your shoulders, legs are long. This is gonna be fun. All right, hold on here. Your arms are stable. Breathe. Lift your legs up, up, up to the sky and start to flutter kick them. Flutter kicks. Bring them on down. Bring them on down pretty close to the earth, whatever feels good for you. And then bring them on up. Breathe, breathe. Bring them on up, maybe kick them higher. Little flutter kicks. Breathe. Oh, you're breathing, that's for sure. Let it go. Breathe. Come on now, don't judge yourself. You're strong. You got it. You can do it. Yes, you can. All right. Bring them on down. Bring them on down. Hold it right here. Hold it slow. Hold it low. Breathe. Press on up. Keep your legs lifted. Press on up and hold. Come back into a boat pose. Hands to prayer center. Hold. Chest is lifted. And then finish. Bring your feet on down. How are you doing? Oh my goodness, strong core, you got it. All right, let's come on back. Strong core, let's challenge it again. Ball underneath your feet. We're gonna do a plank pose again. Here's what you can do. Take the variation you like. Maybe take it on your knees. Remember, that's a fine option, and hinge forward. I'm gonna place the ball underneath the tops of my feet. Do we wanna set a timer again? Why not? Hinge forward, press on up, and find the balance here. Timer go. Okay, here we go. 1 minute. Lengthen through your spine. All right, that unstable surface, it's unstable, all right. Feet are wiggling, but my core is engaging to keep my balance. Your body's amazing. Treat it to movement, and it'll treat you to more mobility, more flexibility, and more strength. Guess what? We are, 30 seconds in? Yeah, 30 seconds. Hold. Stay strong and breathe. If you want to, you can drop to your knees, take a different variation, or take a little break. Get back into it if you like. Hold on, stay strong. Shoulders are over your wrists. Little gecko fingers for these last 15 seconds. Don't sag in the belly. Come on now, 10 seconds to go. Hold it, push the earth away. Strong, put some effort in. You got it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Down to your knees. Woo! How are you doing? How are you doing? You got it. You're challenging yourself, and that's good. All right, seated forward fold. Come on down to your bottom. Have a seat. Send your legs long, toes to the sky. That's 2 minutes of planks today. Woo! Awesome. You're getting strong. Legs are long, toes are lifted. Arms go up, lengthen. Reach to the front of your room. Reach, stretch, find length. Reach for your toes, reach for your ankles, your calves. Keep your elbows in, whatever you can reach. Go for it. Maybe drape your wrists over your toes, hands to the bottoms of your feet. Maybe kind of pedal it out a little bit. Little bend in the knees, no big deal. Forehead towards your knees. Breathe in, breathe out. Nice job. Come on up. Shoulders over your wrists. All right, arms. I'm getting another drink. Whew. Sweating yet? All right. Arms down by your sides, but their arms are nice and straight. Lean on back here. Chest is lifted, almost feel like that confidence pose. Strong arms, breathe. Maybe lift one leg, put it down. Maybe lift the other, put it down. Maybe lift one, bring the other up to meet it, almost in your little boat pose. Hold it here. Hold it. Elevate our elbows. Maybe come down. Maybe go up. Hold your legs. You got it. Breathe. I'm going to straighten my arms. Slowly lower my legs on down. Come on up to a seated position. Arms lift high to the sky. Arms parallel to each other. Reach far forward. Reach, stretch. Reach a little farther. Bring your arms on up to the sky. Let your arms come back to the back of your room. Lie down here, stretch it out like a good morning stretch. Inhale, arms go up, and you can lift your chest up. Pull on up. You got it. Reach, reach to the front of your room. Now fold forward, restorative forward fold, elbows towards your knees, fold forward, forehead towards your knees. Come on up, shoulders over your hips. Wide-legged forward fold. Find your block. Straighten the legs. Bring the blocks between your legs. Lengthen up. Move your legs. Spread them. Hands, forearms to the blocks. Place the blocks at whatever height you like. Maybe bring your forehead to the blocks as well. You decide, where does this feel good? Where is the depth of this stretch that you want to feel today? Take it to what works. And what works is what works. What works is fine. Don't judge yourself. Don't say, oh, I can't do it that way. Well, then don't do it that way. Maybe put a little bend in your knees. Maybe your knees aren't that far apart. You don't have blocks today. Maybe you're just reaching your hands forward. Let your mind believe in you. Breathe. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let it go. As you're ready, come on out of it. All right. We're going to come back onto our backs again. Time to take a little break. Bring your block to the top of your mat. Place it off of your mat. Well, you're going to have to adjust it, but make it at a stable height. Or maybe not so stable. Maybe put it at a higher height. It's all right, because we're going to find that block with our feet in a couple of minutes when we do a plow pose. All right, so we're going to do hundreds first. A Joseph Pilates pose. Legs are long on your mat, find a little bit of space. Arms are down by your sides, a little bit away from your body. Shoulders are away from your ears. Whew, breathe. Hundreds. The idea is you do 100, but I don't count, and neither should you. You do what works for you. All right, I'm going to lift the hands, the arms up, and pat the ground. Just like you're patting a cute little baby duck. Just pat your arms. Send your fingers down closer to the bottom of your mat. And then lift your shoulders on up. Lift your shoulders on up and breathe. Maybe lift your legs on up. Here you go. Here's your fullest expression of your hundreds pose. Breathe. Pat the ground. Don't sweat it. Keep your neck long. You got it. Maybe lift your legs a little higher. Maybe pat a little faster, right? You decide how this feels best for you. You're strong and you are in control. You are in control. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Come out of it when you need to. Maybe get back in if you want to. Breathe, breathe. And that'll be our hundreds for today. Somewhere close, I think. Maybe somebody counted. All right, lift your arms high overhead. Stretch. Reach, find that block, know where it's positioned. All right, another Pilates move. Arms down by your sides. Let's do a Pilates bicycle. What is that? All right, Pilates bicycle, like the old-fashioned bicycle. You did in gym class in the 60s. Lift your hips up to the sky. Lift your hips up, feet go up. Start to pedal and ride like a bicycle. Breathe. All right, send the feet high to the sky. Then, think of your toes as weighted, coming down overhead. Let them come toward the earth, supporting your hips, maybe your toes. Find that block at whatever height. Maybe take it lower. Find the block or find the earth. Take a moment, then roll on up. Come on up to seated. How did you do? Feels pretty good in the head, I think, to do those little inversions. So you did it. You did your hundreds. You did your Pilates bicycle. You did a plow pose. You touched that block, maybe or maybe not. It's all good. Come on up to standing. Let's do some balancing. All right, here we go. Balancing, tree pose, Vrikasana. You know this one, and perhaps this was a challenge. Maybe today it seems more doable because we've really been challenged today. Root into your right foot. Open up the left to the side of the room. Place the sole of the foot inside the leg. Lift the leg a little bit higher maybe. Just don't put the foot on the knee. Push the foot into the knee. No, push the foot into the thigh and the thigh back into the foot. Lengthen up through your hips. Hold onto a chair if you want. Find your strength in that standing one leg like a flamingo. Bring your arms up to the sky. Start to sway them if you like. Close your eyes if you want to really challenge your balance, or don't, or maybe you kind of want to halfway do it. Maybe bring your hand to a chair, lift on up nice and tall through your spine, and then close your eyes and see what that feels like. Then work the hand away from the chair. Modify it. Success is in being here. Not in how the poses look. As long as you don't hurt yourself, it's all good. All right, I'm gonna bring the knee to the front of the room. Plant the left foot next to the right. Take it to the other side. Root into the left leg. Open up the right. Slip it on up to what works for you. Maybe it's kickstanding. Totally good. Maybe there's your tree. Go for it. All right, push the foot into the leg, leg into the foot. Look forward. Look to where the ceiling and the wall meet. Hold on here. Maybe hands to prayer center. And you tell yourself something positive about you. Lift your arms up to the sky. Maybe close your eyes and take a little blink. You fall out, no big deal. Get right back in. It's your practice. Have confidence in yourself. You fall out, everybody falls out. You fall out, you do it again. You do it again. Don't end on a negative note. Get back into the pose. Hold on for a second or two. Tell yourself, I did it, because you are doing it. Nice job. Bring your hands back to prayer center. Guide the knee to the front of the room. Plant the foot next to the other foot. Lengthen up through the crown of your head. We're gonna do 3 poses, combined, fast. You ready? Let's do one-legged mountain. Root through your left foot, lift in the right leg. Lift the knee to about hip height. Lengthen up the fingers. Maybe pop on up to the balls of your foot because you got good balance. Hold on here, plant the foot. Let's take it to a warrior 3. Send the right leg back to the back of the room. Send your parallel arms reaching forward to the front of the room. Find strength in that balancing, in that foundational left leg. Put a little bend in your knee. Stretch, reach. Take your hands, reach them toward the back of the room. Palms face down, stretch, reach, shoulders away from the ears. Let's come back to a one-legged mountain. Try not to set that right foot down. If you do, no big deal. Big deal. Lift the leg up, knee to elbow, lengthen. One-legged mountain. Warrior 3. Come on now, stretch, lengthen, bring your body to the shape of the letter T. Warrior 3. Sweep the arms back like an airplane, palms down. Come on back, one-legged mountain. Take it slowly. Try to keep your balance. Try, that's all I ask. Try one-legged mountain. Warrior 3. Stretch, reach, you don't have to go very far. Sweep the arms back, airplane. Come on back, sweep the leg back, one-legged mountain. Lift, plant the foot, hands to prayer center. Yay, you did it. Tell yourself you did it. Lengthen up. Exhale, let it go. All right, let's do it again, other side. Root into the right leg. Arms go lifting, leg goes lifting too. One-legged mountain. Hinge forward. Left leg goes to the back of the room. Right fingers toward the front. You don't have to go very far. Go to what speaks to you. Little gentleness in that right standing knee. Stand, stretch, reach, warrior 3. Airplane. Palms down. Stretch. Shoulders away from the ears. One-legged mountain. Sweep it back up. Hold it. Find strength. You got it. Warrior 3. Stretch. Reach. Balance. Arms go back. Airplane. One-legged mountain. Take it slow. Make it succeed. Come on now. One-legged mountain. I think we have to do this one more time. Let's go. Reach. And if it's 4 times, well, hey, we're really good at it. Reach, stretch. Sweep your arms back. Airplane. One-legged mountain. Don't fall out. If you do, get right back in. Hold it. Foot plants, hands plant. Nice job. Breathe. You did it. Whew, you're strong. You've challenged yourself today. Let's find our hand weights. All right, here we go. Weights to your shoulders. Lift and lower to the sky. Palms are in towards your ears. You're lifting and lowering, maybe lifting one or the other or both. You're strong. Don't quit. You got it. Lift, lift, lift. All right, weights to your shoulders. Flip it so your palms are face forward. Ooh, feel the squeeze in the upper back. Bring your elbows a little more to shoulder height. Lift and lower to cactus. Lift and lower to cactus. Lift and lower. Come on, you got it. You got strong arms. You've got strong shoulders. You've got a strong back. Oh yeah, breathe, breathe. Okay, you're rooted firmly in the ground. Adjust your stance, soften in your knees, strength in the upper body. You got it. Yes, you do. Tee out your arms. Tee them out. Little teeny pulses of the arms up, up, up. Little pulses. Maybe close your eyes. You got it going on. Breathe, breathe, breathe. After those little pulses, now let's do the biceps again. Bring the fingers towards the shoulders and then extend. Fingers towards the shoulders, tee out your arms and extend. You got it. All right, you could do one arm at a time. That's fine too. Maybe you look to the extended arm's side when you're extending it. How's that? Then the opposite arm. Or maybe you do them all at the same time and look to one side, then the other. Woo! Strong arms. You got them. Bring the weights to your shoulders, bring the weights overhead, maybe ditch one weight or hold on to both good and tight. Maybe interlace your fingers a little bit as you hold on to these weights. Draw your elbows towards your ears, then lower the weights behind your neck and lift. All right, triceps, work them. Breathe, you got it. Oh, time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it? Breathe. You got it. Let go of the criticism. Let go of the, oh, I can't, I don't want to, oh, I have to. Think I get to get stronger. I get to do my yoga. I get to lift these weights. Yay. I'm thankful I can lift these weights. All right, arms down by your sides, shoulders get to relax. Oh my goodness, put a bend in your knees. Maybe you stay solidly seated. Send your shoulders back and down. Feels good with those weights in there, holding those weights down. Maybe pop on up to the balls of your feet. Little teeny pulses up and down here. Hold those weights. Maybe pulse down a little bit lower. Hold on, thighs are burning, I know. It's all good. Sink a little bit lower. Hold it nice and low. Bend your elbows and bring the weights towards your armpits. Straighten the arms and send your weights to the back of the room. Bend your elbows, send your weights to your armpits. Send the weights to the back of the room. Breathe. All right, now let's send the weights to the back of the room and pulse them up, up, up. Maybe you're on the balls of your feet. Maybe you're flat-footed. Totally fine. Breathe, hold here, find your balance. Send the weights far to the back wall and then pulse them in, in, in. Feel the goodness in your chest. Breathe, breathe, breathe. All right, finish. Plant your feet solidly on the ground. You got your weights in your hands. Let's hinge forward at the waist and let the weights hang toward the earth. Gaze to your knees. Let your neck be loose and just move your arms a little bit. Let's finish with the weights. Place them down by your sides. Bend your knees and come on down to your mat. All right, let's find eye shade and towel. Put it up near your shoulders. We got some more time here, but we're not going to use those. So just put them up there so you'll be ready for your well-deserved, well-needed final Shavasana pose. All right, we're going to do bridge on the ball. So a little bit of a Pilates move here. If you don't have the ball, it's all right. You can do it. You won't be having as much fun as the rest of us. So get that ball. And this weekend, that's your shopping excursion. Come on back down to your mat. Bend your knees. Send your hips on up to the sky. Press the weight into your feet, lifting on up good and high. Now, you could put a block under here, or you can put the ball. Remember, what's the purpose of the ball? It's to have an unstable surface. All right, now, lift your legs up to the sky. Hold on here. You can tee out your arms if you like. You can have your arms by your sides. Breathe. All right, toes are pointed. Let's start with little teeny circles, drawing circles on the ceiling. It is a real challenge on the ball to keep your balance, but you can see the benefit of the ball. It makes you engage little teeny muscles, little refinement here that you wouldn't normally. If you're more stable, you know, on the bottom, if your bottom is on the mat or on the block, even the block is a real stable surface, you don't have to do all these little micro wiggles to keep your balance. Maybe make the circles a little bit bigger. It helps to tee out your arms too. And find your balance here. Circles in the other direction. Just play with it. And just feel what you feel in your belly, right? Everything is engaging, even your arms a little bit more than normal. And especially in that belly, really engaging to keep you in balance. All right, let's finish up. Come back to the midline of your body. Little teeny pulses, sending your toes maybe half an inch up to the sky. But the pulsing is coming from your belly. Even if you put your hand on your belly, you can feel the core engage as you lift, little teeny pulses lifting to the sky. Arms wherever you like, teed out, down by your side, you got it. When you're ready, lower your legs slowly, slowly, slowly lower them. Your core is still engaged. See, you're still in control. Lower them on down. Now, if you're on this ball, it feels okay on your low back. Bring your heels on down to the earth. Feel this nice stretch out, like your pontoon pose that we do sometimes. We did that yesterday. Stretching out the front of the hip flexors. All right, now when you're ready, lift your legs back up to the sky. High and lifted, a couple little pulses. Breathe. Now lower them down. Good and slow. Nice and slowly. Nice and slowly as best you can. A few moments of a pontoon here. Bend your knees, come back to a bridge pose, push your hips high up to the sky. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Push the weight into your left foot, lift your right leg up, and draw those little circles in the sky. Hey, a lot easier, isn't it? But it's still not easy. Breathe. Push that left foot into the ground. Lower the right foot to about 45 degrees. Pulse it here, pulse the hips up. Finish, right foot meets left. Left leg goes up to the sky. Push the weight into your right foot. Draw a couple little circles here. Bring in the direction of the circles in the other way. That was a complicated way to say that. All right, lower the foot to about 45 degrees. Push, pulse the hips up, up, up. Both feet come down. Both feet get pressed into really hard into the mat. Hips lift good and high. Roll your spine down one vertebra at a time. Left leg extends long on your mat. Right knee gets hugged in good and tight. Circle the ankle, left and right. Left calf stays plugged in. Supine twist, hug the left knee in. Cross the midline of the body. Right arm tees out. Breathe. Gaze goes back up to the sky. Hip comes down. Hug the knee in. Circle the ankle. Right leg goes long on your mat. Right calf is on the mat, left heel drags up, interlaced fingers underneath the left knee, ankle circles this way and that way. Supine twist, right hand grabs that left knee, roll onto your right hip. Keep your left shoulder down, tee out your left arm and look to the left. Left hip comes down, hug the left knee in, circle the ankle this way and that. Left heel goes down to meet the right. Both heels get dragged up towards your belly. Left hand under left knee, right hand under right knee. Rock from side to side. You're holding on to the knees. Rock really far. Come onto one side and then rock on back up. Rock to the other side. Enjoy this low back massage. How does it feel? If you like it, enjoy it. If you don't rock so far. Keep your tailbone down. Breathe. Finish. Come back to the midline of your body. Hands capture inside your calves, or maybe you take your hands and capture your heels. Draw your toes towards your shins. Shoulders come down. One leg goes up to the sky and the other leg bends. And alternate. Movement and flexibility in your hips, because you're going to go for a walk later today, right? With friends or with your dog or with your spouse. Breathe. Finish up, both legs go up to the sky, spread them wide, big letter V for victory, because you did it. Bring your legs back, feet are high, slowly lower them down. Slowly, slowly, all the way down. You're in control, strong core is where it's at. Breathe. Lower them down. Take a second before you completely put them down and say, yes, I can, yes, I did it. And then bring your feet down. Cover your eyes with your eye shade. Final Shavasana. Legs spread, arms down by your sides, palms up, because you're letting go of things. You're letting go. You're letting go. You're open to new things. You can't grab new, exciting, positive things if you keep holding on to the old and comfortable. Maybe old and comfortable was sitting on your couch and not doing your yoga. You are a new person now. You do yoga. Let your toes fall to the sides of your mat. Shoulders away from the ears. In fact, wiggle them closer to your spine. Breathe in. Breathe out. Unclench your jaws if your teeth are touching. Soften the area between your eyebrows. Deep breaths. Be at peace. One of the first things I said to you when we started practicing is, let's go. Let's go. Let's do our practice. And let's let go of that which doesn't serve us. And take some time and think about that. Things that don't serve you. What's a waste of your time? What's not bringing you happiness? Let it go. But just move. Move forward. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Do it again, but deepen the breath. Big breath in through your nose. Let your belly pooch up to the sky. Big breath in. And a big breath out. Sigh it out through your mouth. Take it all the way. Let it go. Let your belly button come back and touch your spine. Exhale even more. All right, if you got your remote control nearby and you want to stay in final Shavasana longer, touch the pause button and come back whenever you're ready. I'm going to conclude this hour-long practice today by starting to wiggle my fingers and my toes. Big breaths in, big breaths out. Wrists and ankles get in on the movement too. So important to keep them flexible and mobile. Inhale, reach high overhead. Take a big good morning stretch and wiggle your hips and reach one arm higher than the other. Find movement. Finish up. Bend your knees, bend your elbows. Fetal position. Time to just signify the rebirth of your new body. Bend your low elbow. Rest your head on your low bicep, top shoulder away from the ears, eyes closed. Savor this breath. Tell yourself something positive right here, right now. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Slowly float on up using your hands or not. You decide. Float on up to a comfortable seated position. Maybe your eyes stay closed throughout this last little concluding part. Palms to prayer center, thumbs pressed into your chest, lengthen up through your spine. Breathe in, breathe out. You're strong. You're strong. You're stronger than you think you are. Give yourself credit. One more big breath in, lengthen up, and a big breath out, soften up. Gently blink, your eyes open. All right, you did it. Go back to that stress number. What was it? And now, what is it? It's a lot lower. You feel better. The key to happiness, there's lots of keys to happiness, like your faith. The key to happiness is your movement. Your movement. You don't have to move a whole lot, just move a little bit. It's kind of like, when you start your yoga and you say, I'm going to do it for 2 minutes. Then before you know it, you've done the whole hour and you feel great. Just get out there and move this weekend. Move. Do things that make you happy. All right, that's it. See you on your mats tomorrow. From us to you, much love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Bye, guys. Have a great weekend. Bye. Hey, you. Good girl. Here's a challenge for you this week. Get control of that little teeny voice in your head that's saying, I'm not good enough, or I can't do this. Oh, yes, you can. Think positive thoughts about your yoga practice. You can do it. You're doing it. You've done it. Stick with it. Tell your friends about your yoga. Tell them how good it is for your mind, your body, and your soul. Our yoga is free for anybody and everybody. You know that. Tell them that. Tell them to just join in. We need more yoga participants. We need more fun. We need to build our yoga community to make our world a better place. You can visit our website if you'd like to support our broadcast. The website is www.316yoga.com. See you on your mats tomorrow and bring a friend or two. See you then.